wasn't going to tell this story, but so you know what this is like. I got a job and I couldn't do it because I was contractually obligated to do another job, and I was really sad because I wanted this job so bad. And I was walking around a flea market in LA just like, oh my God, what's going to happen? Is everything going to be okay? I was so nervous. And this young girl ran up to me and she goes, can I just stop you for 1 second? And I'm like, okay. And she goes, I'm a psychic. And I'm like, okay. And she goes, my grandmother's a psychic, my mom's a psychic, and I need to tell you something. You just got blocked from doing something, and it's going to be okay, but you're not on the path you should be. You're supposed to be like a Drew Barrymore.
What? No!
And it meant the world to me. And it was like such a sign. I was like, everything's going to be okay. I just have to hang in there and everything's going to be okay because I'm going to be like a Drew Barrymore.
Oh my God! If I could only be an Anne Hathaway! Are you kidding?
Isn't that the best?
Well, you know what? I think, for me, you've put out so many films that I return to over and over and over, and they're like medicine, you know? And you're like major award-winning thespian. You do dramas, you do musicals, you do theater, you do Shakespeare in the Park. You do everything. But you are also synonymous with a lot of joyful films. And I wonder if that has any Venn diagram with us, because I did not do the serious awards-like thing. I stayed more on the lighter side, you know, of things.
I think they're actually incredibly important, and I think it's really important, like Eileen, for example. That's a movie that sort of makes you doubt reality.
Okay, by the way, it's so good.
Thank you very much.
I can't stop thinking about it. Okay, so it's like out of another era. I feel like the 40s, the 50s, the 60s, there's a very sexy tone also, and I'm in total rapture.
Oh, God, thank you.
With you, and when you walk out, the minute you walk out of that car with those long legs and that, like, hair, I'm like, well, yeah, I want to go follow her. Now, why do you think that Eileen needs someone like you so badly in life?
Because her life's not fair. Her life's just not fair. It's Massachusetts, 1964. She's a young woman who hasn't really distinguished herself, but she's also grew up in an unbelievably difficult situation. Her father is a cop, and her home life was really, really, really troubled. Her father is an alcoholic. Her mom died of cancer. I know this sounds really sad, because it is. She's sad, and she's trapped, and she's 24 years old working in a boys' prison. And this looks like it's going to be her life. And she doesn't have any love, and she doesn't have any tenderness. And in walks this sort of really modern woman who has different ideas about the way things could be, and she sparks an idea of Eileen about how she might be.
It's really just an extraordinary tone of a film that I feel like we are deprived of, honestly. These character studies, these lives that you get to peek inside of. And when you walk into her life, there's no wonder you want to go on that magic carpet, you know, with her.
You would follow her anywhere.
Yeah.